Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Tuesday. Y'all know what it is. Okay, it is Taco Tuesday. It is Tequila Tuesday. It is even Tata Tuesday. You know what Tata means, okay? Look, how y'all doing? Okay, we is in day 2 of 2024, and I am in a great mood, y'all. I hope y'all are too. And if you not, get in one. Okay, I'ma force you to get in a good mood. Okay, why? Because we is here, we is blessed, we is highly favored. Okay, and we just having a good old time. Go have a quick chit chat. Okay, this won't be no. I don't know how long it's gonna be, y'all. I don't know, because we really only here to read Tamar down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, discuss Boosie, his foolishness, okay? Discuss Bambi and her unbotheredness, okay? The first black bachelorette up and getting divorced, you know what I'm saying? And little things here and little things there, okay? But happy Tuesday, okay? Y'all know, do a few things first for me, okay? Make sure to subscribe to my channel, y'all. Come on, be a JayBird. JayBird, okay? Make sure to like the video, okay? Be commenting in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Share the video, okay? Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok at the top, okay? Now, okay, I'm here. Y'all here. We here. Let's have a good time, okay? And then I can go rest, okay? Look, y'all. I'm on early. Okay, I left work on time. I got home on time. And I said, if you just go to work a little bit early, you get off a little bit early, your life can be a little bit early. And here we are at 8:40 and not at 9:15, not at 9:13. Okay, so, changes is happening this year. Okay, now the foolishness started last night, and I was in the bed, and I said, Jaylee, do you want to get up out your bed and discuss this right here? And I was like, no, you don't. You want to go to bed. You want to go to sleep because you have work in the morning, and you want to go live and discuss it when you get off work today. The JayBirds will be there. Okay, get some rest, girl, because this. I had comments and concerns and things to say. Okay, but here we are. Okay, and y'all know I have to do what? Make something out of nothing. Because y'all know it's little bitty, itty bitty things going on around here. And I was like, but I can put it together, okay? And I can say, look what happened. Look what they said. I had to go and pull things from Twitter and pull things from TikTok and pull things from everywhere to get, things to be in order. You know what I'm saying? But welcome. Okay. Hi to the people. How y'all doing? I hope y'all is ready to have a quick little chat. Okay, it is Tuesday. And y'all know there's tacos and tequilas, okay, and teas, okay? You know what I'm saying? And if you have somebody around the world who you like, send them your tea, okay? Send them a flick on this Tuesday, okay? Or send them a taco. Or some tequila. Okay. All I'm saying is make somebody's tea day a good day. Okay. But hey, but y'all know my rule. You never send your cooch via text. If they want to see it, let them come see it in person. I've always told y'all that. I may not have said it in a while, but I still mean it. Okay. Hi. Look, I just said it. I just said it. Okay, if I'm going to do nothing else for the JayBirds, I'm going to take nothing and turn it into something because we have to talk about things, okay? Like the video, please. Thank you. Happy New Year. Hi to the people, okay? I think this is the record clicking on the notification. Hey, how you doing? Okay, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let's see. Child, Tamar, but the group. Ooh, she put that. I didn't say it. Katrina did. Okay. Tamar's put that in the tick. Okay, getting played by a man that look like he's wearing not a quick weave. A quick weave bang. Okay, and Quincy, yeah. A quick weave bang and Quincy Adams getting ready to set the Declaration of Independence. Child, that is a read if I ever seen one. Okay, I'm happy I'm live too. Okay, I am happy we are here together. Okay, they starting to cut up, and y'all know I'm in my bag when I can just have the conversations about whatever's going on, honey. And if they keep acting up, we're gonna keep talking about it. Okay, we're gonna keep talking about it. Okay. Look, we not gonna be not 3 hours. That's why I said no. If you I want to be done child by 10. Okay, at the latest 10. Okay, because we ain't got that much to discuss, but I'm like, y'all know I talk a lot, and who know I could be while I'm on live 18 more topics and pop on up for us to discuss, but I don't know. Okay, but we are here. Okay, and stuff. Okay, okay, child. Thank you. This child, y'all know I donated stuff, right? But I have my stuff, and this sweater was in the back of my closet, and I was like, have I worn it before, Jesus? I may have worn a sweater one time, and as y'all see, it's kind of big and stuff because I lost some weight. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm like, this is nice. It's cold, it's cold here in Michigan. It's cold here in Detroit. And so I was like, I took a picture this morning, but I forgot to post it. I be forgetting. But hi to y'all, Happy New Year and stuff like that. The everlasting factor self-care. Look, because I'm like, I be trying to, self-care myself and self-care y'all at the same time, okay? And stuff. Okay, and stuff. Yeah, look, you can send, this is the rule, y'all. You can send tatas. Okay, you can send tatas as long as your face is not shown with the tatas. Okay, you never want to send cooch though. You don't want to, because I feel like that's just too much. Okay, because you be like, girl, don't give out the tatas and the titties and the cooch. Okay, because that's too much. Okay, you can send one or the other. Okay, not a turkey. Got turkey wings. That sounds good though. It's this man who was doing it's this man called, what's his man's name? I think it's like Mr. Chime Time. I think is it Mr. Chime Time? I don't know. It's this black guy. I think he's based in North Carolina because I was at NC, and he was in Detroit. We was in Michigan reviewing food here. child, and he going to restaurants I didn't even know about. I was like, bitch, I gotta go get, it's this place called Taylor Made Burgers, and they had some chicken up there, whatever. And I'm like, ooh, I want to go get some chicken from them. But yeah, it's crazy when you have people reviewing food in your city and they're going places that you ain't even know about. Okay, because I don't be on that side of town. I'm in the hood. No more. Child had me cracking up. Not the queen. Animal. Okay, but hi to y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all look. not at least can be. It is really soft. It's really soft. It's really soft. We're gonna get into Boosie's butt. We're gonna get in that, man. We're gonna get into it. Okay. I have to child look. How can I say without getting flagged? Look, is it on? Well, hopefully, look. Send a close up of a nip. Okay, if you have anything, because unless your tattoo is on your nip, I don't have nothing else to say. I don't know. Yeah, when he, so here in Michigan, we have some restaurants that were popular 10, 15 years ago. We have some things that are popular now. We have some places that nobody know about. And Southern Fires, I used to hang out there in my 20s. And I'll be 42 in 14 days. I'm 41. So it's been a good 18 years back when they had great food. That place burnt down, was rebuilt or restructured and rebought by somebody else, and ain't never been good. I said, whoever told him that don't live here no more and used to live here 10, 15 years ago. Okay. I was like, Jesus Christ. But y'all, let's get to some topics. Okay. Let's get to talking, because the talking is what we're supposed to do. Okay. Now, as y'all know, I'm here in Michigan. Okay. I love my city, love my state. Detroit of Michigan. And, we've been having good luck and bad luck and luck all around, honey. However, I said, come on now, Michigan. Come on now, Michigan. Okay. Now, we have Michigan. So, look. Michigan defeating Alabama, and Rose Bowl win. So congratulations, okay, to a place that is Michigan, okay. Whether Michigan won or state had won, anything with Michigan in it, we is happy about. Okay, we happy about. Period. Okay. Now the Lions. Yeah, the Lions got robbed. We know that, but they said two things can't happen great at the same time. The Lions lost, but then the Pistons won the game, and the Pistons been losing, honey, forever and ever and ever, and whatnot. So the Pistons have finally won the game. We was pissed off because the Lions lost. They got robbed. But congrats to Michigan, okay, U of M, for winning, okay, and stuff. Now, I don't care either way. My nephew is a state fan. I think I have people in my life, some like state, some like it. If you live in Michigan, it's always a divide. It's always a divide. Like my brother and his wife, they went to two different colleges. Yeah. So they be, picking their different M's. Okay, whether it's a U of or this M. You know what I'm saying? But me, I just be like, I'm not a football person at all. I just root for whatever on the TV at the time. Okay, so I don't be caring. But again, congratulations, confetti to them, because we have to be like, congrats. Because y'all look, sometimes Michigan, we don't be getting the recognition that we deserve. Okay, we don't get the hand claps and the confetti that we deserve. So when Michigan do something great, you know what I'm saying, we have to celebrate it. Whether it's whatever it is, but honey, if they fit the roles the right way, I'm gonna say congrats. Okay, but if it would have been, if it would have been the Spartans, I would have still said congratulations, confetti. You know what I'm saying? Because my nephew loves Spartans. You know, he loves Spartans. Okay. So, but I look good in all colors. I like green. I like blue and gold. And then because I went to Murray Wright, you know, it was my high school, our colors were blue and gold. And my favorite color is red. So, honey, I don't be caring no way. And saying, but congrats nonetheless. Okay. Now, some foolishness, you know, because that's what we buy sometimes. I say, wait, you know, sometimes it's the headline that make you say, what the fuck is wrong with what? So, North Carolina pastor accused of trying to push his wife's co-worker into a McDonald's deep fryer. That's it. Now, y'all having an affair? Okay. It said North Carolina pastor was recently arrested. Thank God. Okay. Thank God. God got his servant into the prisons. Okay. Was recently arrested after being accused of trying to push his wife's co-worker's head into a McDonald's deep fryer for allegedly disrespecting the wife. I was like, can your wife not fight? Because this is my thing. I feel like the only time a spouse, like if your wife is fussing with a woman. Wait, was it a man? If it was a man, I'm gonna shut up. Let me see. I'll be sure because I don't know. Because I ain't read it yet. Okay. No, it was a woman. Okay. So I think we're gonna but this is my thing. This is my thought process. Okay. If your spouse is a man, okay, and he's fussing with a man, you don't need to jump in. If your spouse is a man and he's fussing with some woman, jump in front of him and you handle that. Okay, vice versa. If your spouse is a woman and she fussing with some man, by all means, sir, jump in. Okay, put the man head in the fryer if you want to. I mean, you gonna go to jail. But whatever. But if she fussing about with some woman, don't be trying to put no lady head in the co-worker in the deep fryer of the McDonald's. That oil dirty. I don't even know. Look, first of all, do they even cook or use real grease at McDonald's? Because I ain't seen no Crisco bottles and cans nowhere. What they stop? Anyway, the man was accused of trying to push his wife's co-worker's head in the McDonald's deep fryer for allegedly disrespecting her. Okay, the police department said on December 28th, not after Christmas, after Jesus' birthday and party. Child, it said on December 28th, a woman was training to be a manager at a McDonald's on South Main Street when one of her employees was said to be disrespecting her, okay? Or maybe it was a man, okay? Because I didn't see this is what happened when I reached it first, okay? In response, the woman called her husband, who happened to be a 57-year-old Dwayne Waden Sr., a pastor at Elevated Life in the National Ministries, and also a semi-truck driver, okay, and told him, I need some help. Okay, baby, I'm here training at McDonald's, honey, and I'm trying to I'm training, baby, and they fucking, baby, I need some help. Do you need Jesus or a truck driver? Okay. Anyway, because I mean he a pastor and a truck driver. So sometimes is he coming to pray? Hopefully he coming to pray. The truck driver coming to fight. It says in response, blah, I got up right. Told him she needed help. It says shortly after witnesses told police that when Walden arrived at the McDonald's, he made his way back. Now he walked in and went to the back. The truck driver pastor walked in, went to the back, walked past the counter, okay, and targeted the employee. It says he allegedly grabbed the victim's neck with both hands and pushed their head towards one of the deep fries in the kitchen, okay? Police said that Walden allegedly punched the victim several times in the face and did not, okay, it must have been a man. Now we find out it's a man. Okay, so again, when you call your husband to help you because the man is disrespecting you, I can understand that. Now, my thing is, what was the disrespect? Okay, because also, do not call your spouse up to your job for doing something that would do. Don't call your spouse up there and then they end up getting arrested for some bullshit. I mean, did he cuss you out? If unless the man put his hands on you, child, where's your manager? Okay, where's the upper management? Okay, where's this McDonald's have security? I don't know. Anyway, again, past the truck driver got there, grabbed the victim's neck with both hands. Oh, was it both hands? It's a strangle? Okay. Both hands pushed the head toward one of the deep fryers in the kitchen. Police also said that Walden allegedly punched the victim several times in the face and did not stop striking him. Again, the first time he said person did not stop striking him until multiple employees intervened and were able to successfully pull him off the victim. Okay. Police said the victim suffered a large contusion to the forehead and the right eye. Also wore scratches on his neck. Emergency response crews rushed to the scene. However, the victim had his family take him to what? Nobody working. That's why the machine's there. That's how my fries be cold. Y'all think they're fighting and calling a family members over there. Okay, she called her husband. He called his whole family, who then took him to the ER. Okay, this is the man, a passenger truck driver, was arrested, charged for assault and battery, and was released on a $1,000 bond. He had to go back to court. Okay. McDonald's said the wife, who was the manager in training, was no longer employed. Right. Because, ma'am, you up here training to be the manager. You didn't call your husband up there to beat up your employee. And this is my thing. If whoever the employee was that was disrespecting past the truck driver's wife, if he just said some rude shit, that ain't no reason to call your husband up there, okay? Because now your husband, I don't want Pastor John up here preaching to me, and he'll be putting people's heads in air fryers. He tried to kill that man. Because I feel like McDonald's grease is always hot. For no reason. They don't cook food fast. But I don't think they ever cut the fries off, okay? So you put the man's head, it either going to burn his face off, okay? Or his face melted, or you're going to drown him in cold grease. You then came up there and caused a whole ruckus, got your wife fired. Now, folks might like to talk shit about McDonald's. I heard they got good benefits. And it ain't like she on fries. She was the manager. How the manager? Where's your manager? Manager? Because how did you manage to call your husband up there? And now he's arrested. Now he's out on bond, but still, he gonna have a record. First of all, I went to the church. Okay, I'm suing the church. I'm suing McDonald's. I'm suing the tow truck company. I'm suing everybody. I'm gonna own a church, his tow truck, and Mickey D's. It's just stupid. It's dumb. Makes no sense. Again, I understand if that man like put his hands on the woman and you called her. I get that, because if you put your hands on my people, I got to kick your ass. I get that. But nowhere is it saying that the man like physically attacked the lady. He was being rude, being an asshole. Nah, you can't get no free nuggets. Can't get no good fries. Because don't McDonald's have good hash browns? I feel like the hash browns at McDonald's is real good in the morning time. I don't know. But you just ruined it for air. You can't get you can get free coffee. Now McDonald's don't have no slushy. I like a slushy. I like if somebody I knew worked at Burger King and I can give me some free ices, that would do it for me. Okay. But your wife was in training to be a manager, could not manage her own self, or an employee called you up there, got you in trouble. Okay, got you in trouble, which also means, what if y'all are now banned from all McDonald's in that state? Because y'all around there trying to head fry a person over some rude words? For what? Child. Again, foolishness. Stupidity. Okay. Now, a little bit more stupidity. Not I won't say stupid. I have a question for y'all. A question. Now, I had seen something like this somewhere else. Okay. Now, y'all know. Y'all may not know. We discussed DoorDash. I have DoorDash. I have the shit people. I have things delivered to me when I need stuff delivered. Okay. I am a firm believer. If it's called DoorDash, it's called food delivery. Bring me my shit to my door. That's it. I feel like delivery is delivery. The reason I'm having food delivered is to not leave my house. I'll come to my door. I don't want to leave my house. Okay. The question is because what I had seen before, and I didn't save it, but I saw this one. DoorDash is not curbside dash. Okay. It's called DoorDash. Okay. It's called DoorDash. Okay. Even if you don't have to come and meet me, you should at least take my food to my door. Okay. Now this person, I'm saying, we see Jean. Okay. We see Jean, or maybe John. I don't know. Ma'am, you have to open the gates. Opening now, meaning the door dasher trying to get into the person's, thing. Opening now. Person then said, I'm outside in a red car. Okay. It's apartment 116. Okay, come get. I said, bitch, come get it. Come get what? Are you at my dog? Look, I have literally, when they would call me, the dashers or whatever, they'll call me, and I'll say, are you at my door? When I have food delivered to my job, and they'll call me, I'll say, are you in the lobby? I ain't coming outside. I ain't coming outside. Okay? I ain't coming outside. And I've had people, I leave for when I have stuff delivered to my job or to my house. I have very specific directions because I want the driver to not have no question what they need to do. For my job, I'm like, hey, park in this particular lot. They will go to the door. They will buzz you in. Leave my food at the front desk. The reason I do that, honestly, is because I feel like I don't want a JayBird to know where I work. Not as the issue, but I like my private life, my life. So, like, even if you see an order, you may not know if it's me. You know what I'm saying? So, because y'all don't know my last name or the last name I use on my DoorDash. But so at my job, I rarely ever have to go up front to get my food and the person see me. I might leave it at the front desk, easy peasy. You get your tip already. This is, look, pull in this lot, pull up to the door, walk up to the door. They will buzz you in, leave it at the front desk, and buy. And for my house, I'll say my thing say, do not give my food to nobody outside. Okay, bring my food to my door. Because one time a person stole my food, and I know it was a driver, okay? And the person gonna say, well, I pulled up in the parking lot, and when I pulled up and stopped to look around, I asked, it was a person outside, and I said, this for you? And they said, yeah. I said, what did you ask? You gave my food to a stranger. I say, even if you see somebody outside, ask them what's your name. Because you don't know me, what? And someone took my direction, and I say, do not leave it. Do not give it. I'm not outside. You won't catch me outside. Bring my food to my door. Now, if they bring it to my door and they knock on my door and leave it like outside my door, I don't mind that. People have brought food to my door, and I can see them like walk up because I have windows. I can see them walk up. They won't knock on my door. They won't call me and say it's outside. They'll leave my shit outside and then leave. Anytime a DoorDasher has left my food outside and not told me, I'll be like, I didn't get it. You need to tell me your food outside. Because how do you know I'm paying attention to the app? How do you know I'm looking? How do you know? If you are a DoorDasher and I always tip $5, I do not order from places that's too far. I order from stuff that's in a 5-mile radius, so that whoever's delivering my food, they not going out their way to bring me nothing. And if I do order from something that's out the way, I give a bigger tip because it's farther away. So I'm looking like if all you have to do was pull up to the door, it ain't hard to get to my apartment either. I give it's real easy. It's through one door and boom and boom. You hear me? So it make me mad. Okay. So this come get wet. Come get wet. If you bring your ass round here. Oh, Lisa, I was so mad. I was so mad. And I tried not to order when I'm on live because it'd be dumb. I don't know why DoorDash drivers, some are like that, you know what I'm saying? To where I'm like, you supposed to deliver shit to my door. And this may sound crazy. I also feel like, I feel like there may be disabled people who do DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? I get that. So if you are a person, you can't walk around and you bring somebody with you. Don't pick up my order and then say, well, you know what? I can't get out the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm handicapped. And I was like, but you work for DoorDash. Okay, you work for DoorDash. Your only job is to get out your car and deliver food. And the point of anybody ordering food through apps and delivery things is so that we do not have to leave our house. And anybody who isn't, because look, anybody who is not willing to deliver to somebody's door, don't pick up an order that says leave at the fucking door. If you know you don't want to be a DoorDasher, don't be a DoorDasher. But anybody, and I am quick to not complain, but I will be like, the dasher was rude. Because I tip. You know what I'm saying? I tip. I always tip at least 5. I at my job, it's gonna sound lazy. But when it's cold outside, I hate leaving my house or my job. There is a KFC. There is a KFC that is less than 1,000 feet away from my job. And sometimes I will order from there. I just don't feel like going around there because I be busy. You know what I'm saying? I still tip $5 for a person who has to drive from wherever and bring me food from less than 1,000 feet away just because I'm busy at work and I ain't gotta go waiting online. No. But I still tip. And so when I had bad service from a dasher, I'm gonna complain because you're not cooking the food. You are waiting either in a drive-thru line to get my food, or you may have to go in and wait for food. I get that, but that's your job. You know what I'm saying? And then you deliver my food, and even at my job or my house is not a hard, like ain't no stairs, ain't no elevator. It's a straight shot. You can deliver both from my job and my house within 30 seconds or less than 30, straight in and out. So I'm like, get out of my phone, get out of my face. So anybody who worked for DoorDash, who may be on here, okay, the job is literally dashing food to my door. Bring it to my door. Bring it to my door. Okay. Now, last foolishness of randomness. These people and these hairstylists and stuff be on some BS. Okay, so it's right or wrong. Atlanta hairstylist claims she was exposed to C19 and cancels client's appointment, refuses to refund the client's deposit, but was out partying in Miami. Ma'am, 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 this is one thing I don't agree with. Okay, I always have my hair up in a bun. Okay. I don't like getting my hair done often because I don't like my hair being tugged at. Okay. I might leave me be. Also, I don't like my hair down because it just gets on my nerves. So I have had the same hairstylist since I was in high school. We're like the same age. She may be a year or two older than me, but she's been doing hair since high school. So she's like my same age because she ain't old like that. But Cookie has been doing hair since 1997. She don't have a deposit stuff. She is an actual hairstylist who washes my hair, ain't no deposit, ain't all that extra shit. I don't understand how we got to the point that people convince people, hey, you need to prepay me for my services. I'm going to then give you 18,752 reasons of why not to break these fake rules I have. Okay. And then if I fuck up, you get nothing out of it. So girl said, tell me if I'm wrong. I booked with this girl. She canceled my appointment at 5 a.m. the day of my appointment. First of all, if you cancel the day of my appointment, you owe me not only my deposit back, bitch. You owe me $25 for a cancellation fee. Okay. She canceled my appointment at 5 a.m. the day of my appointment, saying due to somebody having C19, she was around somebody, whatever. She could not do my hair. She's in Miami and would not send me my $250 back, telling me to just reschedule or buy a wig. I said, what? To me, that is bad customer service. You offer the refund or for them to reschedule. Because, bitch, what? Now, I understand if you charge folks a $25 fee just to hold their spot because you like, my time is money. And if you book with me, I get that. But I feel like I would never pay a $250 deposit. For what, bitch? Why? Now, the girl, posted the back and forth or whatever. And I feel like if I see my stylist, if I'm this girl and you have my money and you cancel my appointment and you kept my money, okay, when I see you, bitch, it's on site. Could you scam me? Because my thing is this. If you have COVID, if you can't do my hair because you got COVID, how the fuck are you around somebody else in Miami partying? I also feel like I'm not booking nobody I don't know. I only will book somebody's services if I have to physically know somebody else who used their services before. Like my braids. My sister was already going to people get her hair braided for like a year or two. So cool, they cash on me, that's fine. But I knew somebody who was already going there and ain't had no issues. Sometimes people be just finding folk on social media. Oh yeah, they post look nice. I'm a book with the no. Now, girl, sit this at 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Okay. Good morning. If you are reading this message, it is due to rescheduling, due to inconsideration in some clients not informing service or providers on sickness. Has caused a quarantine breakout. You are able to pick up your wig or reschedule. And I was like, bitch, what? If I book with you because I have an event and I need my hair done today, and you can't do my hair today, I need my money back because I need my hair done today. It should never be either reschedule me for another day or give me more money to buy a wig, to purchase a wig. Not today. The old girl said, "Good morning. Could I get a refund because I need my hair done today?" I don't think I'll be able to refund someone to do my hair today if I just get a wig. I can come get my money. I booked the 650 deal. This call isn't going through. It's 9 a.m. I still haven't got no response again because she was flying to Miami. Her phone was on airplane mode. Okay. Good morning, baby. I'm sorry. I've been busy. No refunds. I don't offer any refunds. Only rescheduling or wig pickup. And she said, "Book, you cancel my appointment, so it's required for me to get my deposit back. I did not cancel. Only you cancel, bitch. Again, babe, no refunds. Okay? I'll pick up. I'll pick up. What's your address?" Yes, I will come pick. Girl, come. Look, come hook a crook. I'm getting my money back, or you ain't going nowhere. Okay? It would have been a showdown. Because if I can come pick up a wig from you, why can't you do my hair? And the fact that they then show old girl out partying. Now we don't know who is who. I'm guessing that maybe that's her. It's not spending the client's money. You couldn't do my hair because of COVID, but you around here partying in Miami. Celeste, bitch, hoodwinked and bamboozled. Hoodwinked bamboozlement. We finna fight. We gotta fight. He has to go down. Y'all, stop letting these hood stylists who are not true hairstylists trick y'all into do. Look, I don't care. There's never a need, in my opinion. I should never pay somebody a $250 deposit to book an appointment. That's how much the hairstyle should cost. And I'm a firm believer when people do stuff like this, I feel like no, expose them. Because I agree if your rule is if you pay a deposit and you cancel, the only option is, either a reschedule or get a wig. I get that if the client cancels last minute, and you require because it's your time. I get that. But if you, the stylist, cancel their appointment, you owe them a refund. You cannot be the person giving a service. You cancel it and then say, "I'm gonna keep your money." Reschedule? No, bitch. No, not at all. That's why I don't have. There's nothing service I have. I pay a deposit for, not on my hair, nails, nothing. Now my housekeeper, hell, not nothing. Because y'all know I have a housekeeper. I take my clothes to the wash and fold. I had a folk who did my food. I have shot all of it. And the moment I ever pay somebody money, a deposit to do something, and they cancel, and they tell Jaylee, "Well, no, Jaylee, you can't get your money back." Wouldn't I reschedule and get my hair done? I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna look good in my mugshot. I'm gonna get off too. But don't play with me. I feel like people be scamming and scheming, and it's worthless. And when people do stuff like this, I am a firm believer in expose them. Then look, babe, you so delusional. I said someone around me read the and is waiting for my test results. But sure, look, as be. Because to me, that is bad customer service. Period. I want to show the girl page because I feel like Celeste, you dead ass wrong, girl. Okay, dead ass. And you scheming and scamming folk. You can't afford your lifestyle because if you could, it would be no issue with giving old girl back her deposit. All day. So I'm not, I ain't the one. I would not. I would absolutely, cancel the transaction. But the get you gotcha is some of these folk be around here on the Cash App shit, which Cash App to because I don't use Cash App often at all. To pay nothing. You know what I'm saying? I get money on Cash App and I put it in my bank. But I don't think Cash App has the same, things or whatever. But my bank for sure dispute. And when my bank asked, it was going. I'll say I will send my bank the text showing this person who I paid the deposit did not get me my service, and she won't refund me my money. So take it out her account. Okay, give me my money back. Make her account negative, and I will post her name all on social media. Why? Because bad customer service, bitch. I hate scheming scamming. I hate, don't be right. Not today, not ever. Okay. Anyway, who we gonna move to? Because we ain't got much today. Well, happy birthday to Sheree. I don't know how old she turned. Okay, but Sheree's birthday is today. Okay, that's her birthday outfit. You know what I'm saying? She wore her name all over. Okay, and she said, of course she's going to, I guess that means at the club up because it's Sheree Day. So blessed and grateful to see another year. Thanks to everyone for the birthday wishes, love, and I cannot believe me and Sheree are both Capricorns. Love and gifts. Let's continue to celebrate my birthday in the new year with a 20% off code of new for She by Sheree. I was like, girl, first of all, ain't nobody, has anybody ordered anything from Sheree? I just wonder. Let me go to Sheree's page. Has anybody ordered any She by Sheree? Because I feel like I have never seen anybody wearing anything She by Sheree. Let's see. Child, now she posted her birthday picture on her She by Sheree thing too. Anyway, I guess this is her two-piece, a jumpsuit or whatever. Not jumpsuit, a workout suit with a blue jean jacket. But is Sheree, girl, is the hoodie still there? Not much at all. Child. Is the site even still up? Let's see. Did she pay the site? No, ma'am. Oh, she got some new colors. Oh, see, look. $85 for a She by Sheree cheetah print top. Okay. $120 for She by Sheree cheetah print leggings. Okay. And the outfit she got on, okay, the She graffiti leggings, $99. Okay. The She graffiti bra top, $78. Is anybody buying anything She by Sheree? No. I mean, I'm not. I've been sharing with the plus size. But happy birthday. Look. If She by Sheree has even sold one t-shirt, okay? If She by Sheree have sold one legging, okay? If She by Sheree has sold one cup or something or the other, we say congratulations, confetti. We haven't seen anybody in nothing she wore. Okay, we barely see Sheree on her own stuff. But girl, I'm gonna leave Sheree be. I'm gonna get off of Sheree, because Sheree, Jesus will fix it. You know, she around here being an entrepreneur. She is a Renaissance woman. She is, Martell's fake ex. And we have to just accept that she is she, and she ain't we. And hopefully she gets another season on the Housewives. What else she gonna do? Now I don't watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, never have, okay? But I'm aware that Rachel Lindsay was the first Black Bachelorette. So I remember that being a big thing. Y'all, I've never watched The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I had never before recently, I had never watched Survivor or Amazing Race. And child, this month, I was y'all, December, I was really decompressing and chilling out and binging shows. I binged some Star Trek shows on Paramount Plus, and then for some reason, Survivor popped up, and so I watched the recent season of Survivor. Then I got into The Amazing Race. Now I'm binge watching old episodes of Survivor. But I am fully aware who she is, because first Black, Bachelorette. Now she was around here, and she was on first Black Bachelorette, and she got married, okay, to this man right here, this white man. I promise y'all, I'm not against interracial couples. I'm not. But something I be like, I just feel like if I go on a dating show, can I get a lot of Black men? I mean, you could sprinkle some others in there too, but and then her husband filed for divorce, and he also wants spousal support. Okay, they were together for I think 5 years, married for 4, and he made this post. If you've been following me for a while, you know I don't like to put my personal affairs on social media and like to keep a safe space for our family. Many of you know me as a chiropractor and also as a husband. My proudest role by far. The chiropractor or the husband? I don't know. Anyway, after more than 4 years of marriage, Rachel and I have made the difficult decision to part ways and start anew. My parents have been married forever, and I'm a family man, but sometimes loving yourself and your partner means you must let go. Let it go, let it go. We can't hold it anymore. Let it go, let it go. Anyway, I'm sorry. I wanted you to hear it from the source before the blog start making up their own reality. Please respect the space of our family and friends as we figure out our next steps. Respectfully, Brian. Now, according to the blast per the J Room, okay, Brian filed for divorce and is requesting spousal support. He cited for the reason of violent, of course, irreconcilable differences. Child, look. That's what I said. I feel like if you've been married for 4 years, you are a chiropractor. I know Rachel Lindsay because because I follow Van Latham. Van, who used to be the Black guy on the TMZ, who he hated them up. But Van has a successful podcast, and him and Rachel are on the podcast together. So I've also seen her at events or whatever. So to me, she is a social media person, you know, in that realm, in that world. Okay. I feel like 4 years of marriage, you're a doctor, you're a chiropractor, you're a doctor. Why do you want spousal support? I don't understand spousal support. I feel like if we don't have no children, if we are both working people, we can both make money. I don't understand spousal support for a 4-year marriage. I feel like, I know the rule is like whoever makes the most, you know, you have to keep up and blah blah blah. I get that, but I also feel like he want attention, and that's just my assumption. I don't know. I don't know that man. I don't know that man. But a part of me feel like him saying I'm a chiropractor and also a husband. You know, my proudest role so far. But I want a divorce and I want spousal support. I need you to give me some money. Give me money every month for, look, I also feel like this. Okay, cool. You want spousal support? You can only get it for a year. Give them $2 for a year and get out my face, okay? Not none of this spouse support for 4, 5, 18,000 years. No. I'll write you a lump sum. I'll give you a check. Get out my face. Spouse support. I feel like what have y'all, like, for me, in my opinion, if y'all both have made money from being the couple from the show, you ain't say no dollars. Spousal. I was like, girl, I said, not he want the money. Not he want some money. Child, Rachel post, you know, I'm trying to go on post. You know, he first of all, he like an asshole. Rachel posted, you know, definitely one of the hardest years of my life, but choosing to focus on grateful moments and carrying that energy into 2024. And saying, now look, she's a beautiful woman. He's a handsome man. You know, I won't make it seem as easy, you know, whatever. But I was like, not you want some money. I just don't feel like two working adults. Like, to me, Rachel Lindsay, unless she is a multi-millionaire person, and because of her, you know, she's making millions, and they've had this lifestyle based on her millions, and he like, well, can I have $1 or $2? But something in my spirit feel like when two working adults and the dude be like, you know what? I need some of your money. I need some spousal support. Okay. Because yeah, I don't think they have children. I don't. Now if they had children and maybe he is the parent who's always with the kids, that I would kind of understand if he's been at home with the kids while she's out working and being the amazing person she is, that I would get. But if y'all don't have no children together, whatever, it's only been a 4-year marriage, how much spousal support do you need, chiropractor? You seem to be able to work. Now, it said, oh, Rachel's a lawyer, has a podcast. She's a media person. And he's a chiropractor. They got married in 2019. That marriage is still new. That's barely 4 years. You know, now again, they do not have any children. Okay, thank God. Because he would then want child support. Y'all, these men, yeah, prenup. I always suggest when you get married, prenup it. Go ahead and prenup it. Bitch, just in case. Just in case. He's not all that he seen. Oh, yeah. Just in case. He's not where he should be. Prenup it. Prenup it. Okay? Because, bitch, I declare, hell no. It's the no. Hell to the no. Bambi. Hey, Bambi girl. How you doing? All right, wait, y'all. First, y'all. Look, take one little minute, y'all, and like the video, okay? I laugh every time I play my little dance and little dance break. Whole little bit of Robbie bad dance moves or whatever. You know, we love us some Lenny Kravitz. Let's get back to this. I done went and try to get some ice. And it's frozen. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I had to go into the kitchen get some ice real fast. We're gonna get into the Bambi dog. Now, y'all know I do not watch. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop anymore. I see the commercials and the part that they put on social media. I see the clips and that stuff. That's how I get most of my information. Now, I recently saw the new season of Atlanta is coming back. And child, seeing Scrappy, Diamond, Erica, I'm like, in 2024? And then I was like, oh, whatever, you know, Scrappy being Scrappy, you know, supposedly messing both with Diamond and Erica, you know. But then we seen this. Okay, Bambi has a book. Okay, a book called Unbothered, where on the cover she looks like she don't care. You know, she looked like, I am not bothered by you. You can't bother me. I have moved on. I am done. Leave me alone. I am unbothered. Okay? Unbothered. Okay? And in her unbotheredness, okay, I said, are you sure you want this is not me dissing Bambi. This is not me trying to big up Scrap. Not at all. I feel like when people put out books called when people put out books and songs and pamphlets, okay, and stuff that puts you bothered. You're bothered because me being married to a man, having 3 of his babies, and then seeing how their marriage ended, you're gonna be bothered for a little bit of a minute. You know what I'm saying? You just because the emotion can't go away, you know, that easily. So I feel like if it's gonna be, and it says how becoming emotionally intelligent can change your life. And then her thing said, I'm excited about dropping this one. I've been on this journey to enhance my emotional intelligence, and this has been absolutely life-changing. I encourage you all to tap in. You and Scrap ain't been divorced long enough for you to be able to teach anybody else about growth. Because even in y'all divorce and right after the divorce, y'all were still like beefing. Because Scrap be on some bullshit. And again, I'm not defending Scrap. I'm saying you were still dealing with things and being upset about the BS he was doing. So you're not unbothered. And to me, you have not been, it hasn't been enough time for you to be able to have wrote a book. About emotional intelligence. I'm not saying that she hasn't grown a little bit. I'm not saying it's impossible to move on past the divorce. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is, based on who we have known her to be and who she was on social media, things she said on in interviews, she's not emotionally moved away from being bothered to be unbothered enough to write a book to help somebody else. Now, had she wrote this book a year from now, maybe. But we were seeing Scrap and Bambi still fussing just like within the past couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like they are just now getting to a point of not fussing. To a point of being, okay and separate. I just feel like it's too soon for an unbothered book by, Bambi. I do. Because I just don't think she's not bothered. That's just my opinion. That's what I feel. Now I hope folk buy the book because she needs the money because she got 3 children to feed. You know what I'm saying? So I hope she's successful, but I might. No, it should have been called Lessons Learned, because I'm sure you've learned some lessons from the BS with Scrap. I'm sure you have wholeheartedly. I don't feel like you is unbothered by what y'all went through. But I'm sure you learned some lessons. I'm sure you've grown a little bit as a mom, as a woman, as an ex-wife, in relationships to, I'm sure that's happened for sure. You know what I'm saying? But you not unbothered, ma'am. Not today. And that book, it gives bothered. It gives bothered today. Now, we had just had a conversation about this white man right here, Nigel Lithgow. Now, this is the man who Paula Abdul accused of SA. And I said, just yesterday, I said, we have to wait and see. Because it was he say, she say. And I said, he up and trying, in my opinion, he was trying to say, her erratic behavior. You can't believe her erratic behavior. And I said, we're going to see if other people come around here and say, me too. I said, let's wait. And sure enough, today, 2 more women came forth and saying, me too. Okay. Let me see, because I'm on page6.com, and they said, again, Paula accused him first. Okay, Paula was on the American Idol. She was also on So You Think You Can Dance. You know what I'm saying? Now, 2 other women came forward with similar allegations against him in a lawsuit today. Okay? Now, they both are Jane Does. They said they were contestants on the all-female competition, All American Girls. He was a producer on that show. It aired for 1 season back in 2003. So this is something from about 20 years ago, by 2 contestants who were on the show All American Girl. Okay? They're saying that he Wait, the women are suing Lithal, who was identified in the suit only as John Roe NL, the show AAG, and an unnamed production company for SA Battery SH, gender violence, and intentional infliction of emotional distress and negligence. I was like, They say that they allege that he walked around the set and dressing rooms and openly swatted and groped them and other contestants' buttocks when they were wearing dance costumes. They claimed in the document that employees, contractors, representatives, and agents saw this happen, but did not act in any manner to condemn his action or prevent it from happening again. It was openly accepted. But he took an unusual interest in one of them at the rap party to celebrate the end of the filming, and insisted that she ride in his car back to the studio where everyone else was going. The woman alleged that she saw this and went with them to ensure old girl was not alone. He took them back to his home and made advances, which they rejected. I guess at one point he lifted a sweater. At one point he lifted his sweater over one of the woman's heads and engulfed her in his sweater. Not put her head under. Girl, that is like kidnapping. Don't put me in your sweater. I mean, he looked like he guilty. No tea, no shade. He looked guilty, you know. But again, we'll see. Again, allegations are allegations, but he looked like he did that shit. So we shall see what's gonna happen with him. Y'all think that man's right for people? I hear that like a dirty old man. We don't like dirty old men at all. Nate Dogg. Now y'all, Nate Dogg been gone a while. Nate Dogg has been, he's been dead a while. Now, the mother of one of his kids is trying to, not force, but she's trying to make sure her 17-year-old child who was getting child support from his estate can keep getting it, okay? I was like, When I read it, the lady name is Sharita Williams, and she's asking the courts to keep the child support coming, okay? Because she needs the money. Now, her son is named Jaden. He's 17. He's a senior in high school, okay? And it says back in 2006, he was ordered to pay her $4,300 a month, okay? But he died in 2011, okay? And since he passed away, she was getting $3,000 a month, okay? So since 2011, okay. Now let's do this. Since 2006, she was getting $4,300 a month. Okay, in 2011, she started getting $3,000 a month. Okay, and she only makes, as she said, she makes $2,500 a month, and so she said, courts, I don't make enough money to pay for my son and what he needs. I make enough money to support me. It's now her lawyer told the courts in the filing where she's asking them to not cut off child support of $3,000 per month. That after paying her own basic needs of food and clothing and shelter, she has no money for the needs of her minor child, school supplies, travel expenses, basketball camp, clothing, and other stuff. Okay, and he's a senior in high school. She needs that $3,000 a month to pay for him. And I was like, well, ma'am, you were getting 43, let me do the math, okay? You were getting $4,300 for 5 years. On top of you working, you were getting $4,300 a month. So she was getting $51,600 a year. For 5 years, she was getting, so she got roughly $258,000. Now, I'm not saying that's money, I ain't saying that that's easy, but I'm just saying, child, the daddy dead. The daddy dead. Anyway, so again, up until 2011, she had gotten $258,000. I feel like when you're getting that kind of money, you're able to save more because you're getting money monthly, from the child support. Okay, save your checks. And then and since 2011, she's been getting $3,000 a month. Okay, $3,000 a month. She's getting $3,600 a year, $36,000 a year, and that was what, 12 years ago? Yeah, 12 years ago. So again, that's $432,000. For child, and I'm like, man, you can't, y'all. If I look. We can't be out here living beyond. Okay? Don't be trying to live beyond your means. If you only make $2,500 and you feel like, well, that's money for me, I ain't got to pay nothing for him. Use your daddy money. He did use that. And now the fact that they were saying that when Nate Dogg passed away, his estate was worth, they said, around $350,000. After what he owed other people, it was about $200,000. Okay. Now, when I was reading on the Dad and Brand, there was some of his wife, who he wasn't really with at the time, had got most of the money and was going to sell the catalog and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, still, if you've been getting money since 2006, I feel like as a parent, that money going to stop eventually. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to stop eventually. So what was your plan? What was your plan of action? Now, why she keep on saying that it's some kind of clever error that may take it down, I was like, ma'am, either way it go, once that boy turned 18, you should have a plan of how you gonna make it work. The daddy dead, ma'am. But even in his death, he made sure that you at least was getting at one point $4,300 and then $3,000. Ma'am, budget based on that. And if he's 17 now, and if you ain't got it, and the daddy ain't got it, then he ain't got it. But trying to force a course to keep giving you money don't make no sense. Because again, if when Nate Dogg died 12 years ago, his estate was only worth $350,000, the money was gonna work out in he dead. Nate Dogg ain't have no, $18 million estate. That man it was a couple $100,000. Nate Dogg was popular in the 90s. They wasn't making that much money back then. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as if he had a whole lot of money. And then it says the estate was worth $350,000 when he passed away. Only $200,000 was left to split among the children after the deaths he had. The family, it says, is in a heated debate over the money. Okay, one son accused the rapper's widow of, she was rich. He got into the car accident and died anyway. The bullshit going on. Okay, and this lady, I just need some money. I just need the girl. We just have to make plans. We have to make plans. And if your child's father die, but you're getting money until until some time. Let's see how many kids. I don't know because it only mentioned yeah, Nate Dogg. This man ain't come up on Google. Oh well, it said he has 6 children. It said Nate Dogg assets to be split among his 6 children. So, ma'am, if that man has 6 kids, your child is one of the 6. After the bills that he owed, the debt he had was paid, it was only $200,000. And for the past 12 years, you've gotten $3,000 a month. Ma'am, ain't no money left. Ma'am, you delusional. Ma'am, go get it. Because she works, she makes, she got $2,000 a month, but ain't no money left, bitch. Not none. Not none. Not a dollar. People have to be, rational. And some folk not rational. Let's cuss Boosie out. Y'all, Boosie is stupid. Okay. Now let me make this clear. I get that some people are just they're not comfortable with anything LGBTQ get. Fine, whatever. That's on y'all, not on me. Boosie took his ass to see the Color Purple. And he posted, I had to walk out on Color Purple movie. And 2 other older couples walked out also. Because I had my little girls with me. And it seemed like, Ian is a letter, don't work. And it seemed like a rainbow, which means gay, a gay love story. Good acting, but whoever wrote the script is pushing the narrative hard. As a parent, I will not let my little girl watch this film. I'm like, first of all, sir, did you not see the first one? Did you not read the book? Now, I can admit, I have never read the book. I ordered the book, and I'm going to read it out. It's going to be delivered in dinner. But even I knew there was a little bit of lesbianness between Celie and Sugar Avery. And in the movie, it was only one scene that showed them kissing. The same way it was one scene in the first one that showed them kissing. But this is my thing about Boosie. Boosie is the same parent who talked about letting an adult do adult things to a person who was his child who wasn't an adult. That's one thing. 2, he has lyrics about liking lesbians. Also, boom, right here. You sat through Celie, who was pregnant by her stepfather. You sat through Celie being given to Mr., who was a grown man with children, and she was a teenager. You was okay with that part. But I draw the line at 2 adult women kissing. Okay. Also, he has a lesbian daughter. Again, we seen this part when Boosie talked. I just told her what he said. How he had an adult do adult things to somebody who wasn't. And this person who's saying his lines, 2 red bones kissing in the back seat. They bisexual, but it's cool. 2 red bones kissing in the back seat. I like girls who like girls that attract me. So Boosie on some bullshit. Now Boosie heard of the back of the lash that he was getting, and he decided to respond. Why, if someone doesn't agree with the gay narrative that's being pushed, why do y'all say that person who doesn't agree is gay? I'm like, sir, I don't say you gay. I say you an asshole. That's bullying. We have a right as parents to say it's not cool for a 7 and 9-year-old to watch this. Why on God's green earth would you take a 7 and a 9-year-old to see the Color Purple? That's not a kid movie. Even if Celie and Shook did not kiss, that movie still is not for 7 and 9-year-olds at all. We have rights as parents to protect our children as much as we can. I have no problem with all the lesbian people, okay? My granddad was a preacher, Southern Baptist, and I'm just trying to raise my kids with the same beliefs and respect. We was raised... Boosie. Shut up. Boosie, this is what I really don't be paying no attention to nothing Boosie say, because 9.5 times, no, 9 3/4 of the time, Boosie dead ass wrong and stupid. Okay, period. And trying to say your granddad was a preacher, my granddad was too. And you want to raise kids with the beliefs, your songs don't even share those beliefs. Okay? 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 It's hypocritical. Because you like gay women. You like it. You rapped about it. You like degrading women too. But you draw the line at your child going to see The Color Purple because it's a gay agenda. I was like, sir, get out of my face, okay? Boosie gets on my nerves, okay? Let's touch on Funky, okay? So, first of all, child, y'all know Funky Dineva, left Fox Soul, TGIF. Okay, he announced that he had quit yesterday, that he did not sign a new contract. He just felt the money wasn't mathing, based on what they were getting paid, the work he was doing. He could just do it on his own. You know what I'm saying? Because he already was fucking Dineva. So since he quit, again, y'all, the farewell, I'm done, I quit Fox Soul video as of earlier had 227,000 views. Okay. Meaning I did one video on my own. On my own. Say it again. You know, he 200,000 views just because he told folk I left. Okay. Right now it's at 233,000. The video he did today was at 50,000 views earlier. Right now, the video from earlier is at 76,000 views. Fucking Dineva has 415,000 subscribers. But Fucking Dineva was already Fucking Dineva before he got on Fox Soul. So when he announced he was leaving, I'm like, it was a business decision. You know what I'm saying? I got it. So he posted this earlier saying, now I hope things make more sense to people. Now, I'm like, it made sense to me. I didn't need no proof of nothing. You know what I'm saying? When he said how much I got, when he said, when he made the example, so we got paid this much versus this much, I can do that on my own and make that amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing less work at my house. Okay. And he was like, look at what I can do if I just put the shit on my own channel. I got 50,000 views in 4 hours. And if you have me on your platform, still on YouTube, and I'm having to do 5 shows a week, so that's 5 hours a week, I'm being paid less for doing 5 shows than I was being paid for doing 1 or 2 shows. y'all refused to pay me what I'm asking for, and I wasn't asking for much. And truth be told, at that he was the draw. It don't make sense for me to stay there. I can get this check on my own and not have to pay my agent and whoever else. It's all my money. So it don't make sense for me to stay if I'm not going to get paid what I feel I'm worth. Because all I'm doing is helping build up their platform, and they don't care enough about me to pay me what I feel I'm worth. Business decision. Okay. So I was like, who they gonna have? Who they gonna have cover for? You know what I'm saying? Because Funky has a following. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a cult, like the Funky Bunch, he has a cult-like following of fans. You know what I'm saying? Even when we piss off at him, we still support him in our own way. And he made his exit, and I'm like, well, who they gonna have to do it? Because he said how it was kind of a last minute situation where my contract up, it's the end of December. They was trying to get me to stay. I'm gonna leave. So it wasn't as if they had a whole bunch of time to even find a replacement before the new year. Okay. So I was like, well, who are they gonna have be new? So they did not come on yesterday, because yesterday was New Year's Day, so the holiday. So they did have a replacement. So I watched the beginning of today's their show. Now, let's listen.
Welcome our special guest co-host for the week, Carolina Sanchez. Hello, Carolina. How you feeling?
Hey.
Now, when Claudia was off, Caroline had filled in. I kept saying I felt like they need a female on there, but they need somebody who was going to mesh well with them, who was going to be opinionated, you know what I'm saying, and not be like this. You know what I'm saying? They need a strong person on the cast. She up here for right now. Okay, they say she's gonna be there for the week. So, which makes me believe they're going to try to rotate people to see who fit. Now, I've seen some folks say, "Oh, maybe be Carlos." I know some folks say it should be Alex from Pop Rose, who is on channel Alexander Rogers. Alex. I saw some folks say Armand Wiggins. I don't think. Look. I don't think they're going to get anybody who hasn't either already been on the show to help the co-host. I don't know if they want to get another YouTuber, but they may not want to get someone who may leave again. So I don't know. Okay. But Carolina.
I'm so excited to finally work with you, Claudia.
I know.
Times, but never with you, so I'm pumped.
Well, they're a good time. Speaking of good times, of course, we definitely want to acknowledge, a huge part of our show and the success of our show, Funky Dineva. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about this situation. If you've seen his video, he has nothing but love for us, for Fox Soul. We did not want him to leave. And, he's a gentleman of leisure, and he loves his leisure time and having a good time. And he does a good job with his YouTube channel. It was his choice, and he's definitely welcome back whenever he wants.
Because folks, he got fired. I'm like, if they didn't fire fucking Dineva earlier for things he said, they're not gonna fire him now. So I never felt like he got fired. I felt like it was what he said. I wasn't getting paid enough, and I chose to not renew my contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Wants to come back. We love Funky Dineva, and he wasn't fired. We love Funky. We wish him well, and we love you, Funky. We do. We really do.
Right. Funky, what do I say? You're going to be gravely missed. You've taught me so much. It's no secret. One of the reasons I still have this seat is because of you. I can't express how much I appreciated you, love you, and will continue to support you. I am definitely sad to lose you as a colleague, but I'm very happy and just blessed that I can still call you a friend.
Now, the comment section, child. The comment section, I only watched it from like 8 to 8:30 right now before I started my live. The comment section was brutal. Like they're like, "Oh, we hate this," where it's fun. But again, I feel like some people just like to be negative. You know what I'm saying? You know, Funky had already said, like, I left for my own reasons. You know, I still love them. You know, they're gonna, still support. Even how how Claudia and Al, addressed him leaving. They both were nice, gave their, great friends and blah blah bloop. Okay. It wasn't as if they said, "Man, fuck him. We don't care. He can go away." Like they were like, it wasn't that. In the comment section, like, brutal, mean. I'm like, now, when I was watching, they got up to, I think, maybe 6,300 viewers. And because Foxhole is a YouTube channel that's always live. So throughout the day, there are people watching or whatever. And like early in the day, like right now, they're live right now. Foxhole is always live. Right now there are 370 people watching. So when TJF came on, when I saw it got up to either 63 or 6,500 people, and when I logged off, it was at maybe 5,300 people or whatever. So they had an audience of, thousands of people, but there were still so many people who were just being like mean and rude and where's Q? And, oh, this in the I'm like, not in the show. I was like, Lord, I was like, that was mean to me. To me, the show can survive if they find the right third person. You know what I'm saying? And they also have to find somebody who wants to be there for the long haul, because you do not want to bring in somebody who wants to see if it'll work out and then they leave in 6 months. Okay. They had a good thing with the three of them. And to go from 3 to 2, that ain't, like with our panel, it was 4 of us, it went down to 3. It was, that worked. And you then did not want to add a 4th person. You don't need 4, it's 3. I think three people on a panel is fine. You know what I'm saying? If you go to 4 to 3, that's fine. But I don't think going from 3 to 2 works. You have to bring in a third person because that's just the dynamic. So I feel like whoever they bring in permanently needs to really want to be there for the long haul, because I do not feel the show would be able to survive if they brought somebody on who folks liked and then that person left for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? I think that would not work. But I was like, child, it was just crazy. So I think, having rotating a rotating host for a minute. Look, I do not want Carlos as a permanent host. He gets on my damn nerves. I do feel like no tea, no shade. I think it needs to be a funny man. I think it needs to be, I almost wanted to be somebody straight, only because sometimes I feel like that can break up the monotony of people picking the same size and stuff or whatever. Truth be told, it won't be Tasha K. That just won't work. It won't be Heavenly. It's Heavenly was beating with Al. But I feel like not the lady. I feel like they're gonna bring in somebody. They brought in somebody fast right now. I don't think the lady they had today will be the forever person. Wait, where was at? Where's she at? I don't think it'll be her permanently. She nice, but I don't see her as a permanent person. And I think she also has her own show somewhere else, so I don't see it being her. I don't see it being Carlos, because Carlos, no. Let him go produce some shit. Let him go over there, out my face. I had heard, look, I would love if it was Alex, but Alex gonna cuss, he gonna cuss everybody out, if need be. But that'd be cool. But I don't know. I think I don't know. No, but they need to make a decision because before people are either going to tune out because they don't like the her right here. So you can't keep switching it. I feel like, bring in someone you already had who folks liked. And just ask them to, not again, but you have to guarantee the person wants to do it 5 days a week. 5 days a week, and you getting paid whatever amount of money that they was getting paid or whatever. And Claudia also said, like, don't get it twisted. Like, we not getting paid breadcrumbs. Like, you know what I'm saying? We getting paid a nice dollar. It's just Funky wanted more because we deserve more. You know what I'm saying? So we'll check in. I'll check in next week to see. Because we don't know how to tell. The Breakfast Club ain't even picked a new person for Angela Yee, so I don't know. We're going to see. Okay. But hopefully whoever takes the spot, can do things right and leave it be. Now, I do know that Funky was watching while it was on. Because I think some people feel like, Funky don't. I'm like, Funky was like, I left, because I wanted to. It ain't no bad blood. Okay. And so he was watching the show, okay, as they were saying there, what was going on, okay?
Well, they're a good time. Speaking of good times, of course, we definitely want to acknowledge, a huge part of our show and the success of our show, Funky Dineva. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about this situation. If you've seen his video, he has nothing but love for us, for Fox Soul. We did not want him to leave. And, he's a gentleman of leisure and he loves his leisure time and having a good time. And he does a good job with his YouTube channel. It was his choice. And he's definitely welcome back whenever he wants to come back. We love Funky Dineva. And he wasn't fired. We love Funky. We wish him well. And, we love you, Funky. We do.
I love y'all more.
Funky, what do I say? You're going to be gravely missed. You've taught me so much. It's no secret. One of the reasons I still have this seat is because of you. I can't express how much I appreciated you, love you, and will continue to support you. I am definitely sad to lose you as a colleague, but I'm very happy and just blessed that I can still call you a friend.
You sure can, Al,
right.
and
Don't
Claudia.
Hype. He was getting a cute check because Funky don't work for cheap. Okay, we love you, Funky.
I love y'all more. We will see each other soon, and we will work together again soon. I wish y'all nothing but the best, and I appreciate y'all for representing my exit properly. Thank you. I love y'all, and I'm gonna eat some crab legs. Bye.
So we seen, Al say, miss you already. We seen Claudia saying, why you ain't tell nobody, Funky? Had no idea this was even a thing. We should still know more than ever. We should still, we still now more than ever do some live show dates and appearances we could control and book ourselves. The service will line up for that. Miss you. I was like, I think Claudia was like, look, we need you on the show. We need you. Dustin would be good. Dustin would be good because I don't think he would, but Dustin has a lot going on too, so I don't know. But whoever it is, we wish them well. Okay. But Dustin Ross is also a good candidate. I just feel like even him saying thank y'all for handling my exit, with kindness or whatever. Because some folk can be petty and bullshit or whatever. But I think Claudia, like her saying, her saying I had no idea this was a thing, meaning again, she had no connection to his negotiations. You know what I'm saying? Meaning he didn't tell them I ain't coming back. Before the decision was made. And sometimes the reason we do that is because you want it to be your own decision. No matter what's going on, you want to make a decision that, it's for me, and I don't want anyone getting in the way of whatever. Even how, the last time you saw him on the platform, it wasn't, know I'm, you know what I'm saying? You also sometimes want to leave and not have to say goodbye on camera or on a thing. Like, no, you saw me the last time, I won't be back. Okay. So yeah. The question is now seeing if Fox Soul sees like a dip in the numbers, if they keep getting if they keep getting the comments of people who support Funky Dineva and like don't want to watch because he isn't there, would they then pay him what he asked for? And if they did, would he then go back? That's the question. Would he go back? I would not. I wouldn't. Only because it's like, you walk away for a reason. And sometimes walking away, it's just what's best to keep growing. And, when he posted how, well, damn, I left yesterday and I made my own videos today and I'm doing numbers. I'm like, because you are Funky fucking Neva. You know what I'm saying? He was who he was before he got on there. So, and because he wasn't posting as much on the channel anyway, because he was doing stuff on Fox Soul, he could now post on his own channel and make his own money. Okay, so we shall see. Lastly, child, Tamar. Y'all, last night when I saw Tamar post the shit, and I said, what is going on here? Now, we know the Chrisean, Tamar, James Wright Chanel situation happened like last year in November. And people kept on asking, wait, don't everything else from Z? We got it? Okay, yeah, I do. Last thing. We know all that happened in November, and we kept saying, where's the footage? Where's the proof? Where's the this? Where's that? Let me see. If Chrisean, punched James, let me see. And nobody let us see nothing. We seen some cute, not cute, short lives of Chrisean being there drunk. We see some lives of her on stage. We did not see much of nothing of a ruckus that was backstage. That was all this shit. Okay. We then know that, TMZ put out a little clip that showed Tamar in her dressing room in the prayer circle praying. We seen Chrisean interrupt the prayer circle and literally came in between Tamar and Toni and a child. And this, you don't walk through the prayer circle. You don't do it, okay? But she did, and we seen Toni look like, what is this? And Tamar was like, oh, okay. And Toni did not hold Chrisean's hand. Now, I'm a firm believer in, I felt like Toni don't have no idea who Chrisean Rock is. You know what I'm saying? Also, when somebody I don't know walk in, don't touch me. I don't know you. I don't want to hold your hand. So I feel like the only people who were dragging Toni were Chrisean's minions, who don't nobody care about at all. So I feel like Tamar making it seem as if, because Toni's catching a backlash and Toni getting attacked, let me speak out. Because Toni won. I was like, ma'am, nobody who was an adult with common sense was attacking Toni. Chrisean's foolish people was saying, she was playing Chrisean and she don't know Chrisean. Toni V. Braxton is Toni V. Braxton. She don't know that little girl at all. Okay, so a couple things happened. That's James, who got punched in the face allegedly by Chrisean. Okay, the footage that TMZ released, which only showed a bit of the prayer circle, Chrisean walking in, Tamar and Toni looking like, what is going on here? That's it. We didn't get nothing else, okay? Tamar then went on her little rage rampage on social media. We also seen the person who recorded the footage. That made child, y'all, when I tell y'all, I have never in my life would I have assumed that somebody would go on. He did 2 lives that it looked like he had sit down. But y'all know I already have them, okay? He had 2 lives. One live was 40 minutes. The second live was an hour and a half. I was like, sir, we don't need all that. So I cut his shit down to maybe like 10 minutes or whatever. I want to play his stuff first because he got pissed when he saw the video out and felt like people were trying to play in his face and play with his footage. Okay. So he's the person who was hired to video capture stuff at Tamar's show that day in LA. This man's name is Keon Pierre. And let me put him up. Wait.
Y'all
But y'all know I had to speed it up. Okay. Because I just did. So he is the person who had all kind of footage of all kind of stuff backstage at that particular show that was hired. Now, y'all know Troy. Troy came out and was the one who told us that James got punched, and he got then fired for telling us James got punched. Okay? That's who hired this man. Y'all just listen.
No, I don't get live. I don't go live like that. I've been really focused on trying to get my my life together. That's what I've been focused on. So, it was brought to my attention. Now, Happy New Year, everybody. I just happened to I started the day off with like my daily affirmations, my prayers, and I went to the gym. I worked out and stuff like that. Okay. And I come out of the gym, and I'm on my phone, and I passed the Shade Room post about hey everybody. I passed the Shade Room post about some footage being leaked from Tamar's dressing room.
Okay.
Now here's the gag. That footage is mine. That is
it yours?
My footage.
Okay.
Initially, let me raise this motherfucking window. Oh god damn it. Initially, let me start over from the beginning. So when I moved out,
yeah, I'm like, he's so conjumbled. I was like, sir, calm down.
I moved out here to originally like, do the car life thing so I could live in my car and like produce my own films. Because
I said, what? Now he said he moved out there to live in my car thing. And I said, okay, now I know folks sometimes will move out their house, live in their car, live in a camper, and have that, that stuff on YouTube or whatever. I was like, sir, okay.
Because why wait on somebody when you can build your own doors? Now, when I made it public about my situation and me being homeless and stuff like that, living in my car, I was contacted by somebody by the name of Rodney Atwaters Jr. under Atwaters Productions.
Okay.
He saw my situation and he claimed that he took it upon he wanted to offer me an opportunity. He presented me originally with an opportunity in my DMs about these motherfucking helicopters is getting on my motherfucking nerves. Hold on.
You in that space though? They outside, sir.
Excuse me, I'm trying to be professional. So,
y'all, when he, I said, did you have, y'all, what did you do? I'm like, you had to start the car, hit a button, open the door for what? I don't know.
He hit me up about an opportunity, where I would be filming some stuff. He didn't really tell me exactly what at first. And he told me it was $200 for 3 hours.
Okay, y'all heard what he said. Dude hit him up. So dude don't take Mark to a Rodney. Hit him up. Hey, can we hire you? We'll pay you $200 for you to record stuff 3 hours worth of time. So you'll work for 3 hours, record stuff you want you to record, and for $200. Now, my thing was that sound like a proposition for work to me. It's an opportunity. Now, he said also they did not say who it was for. Y'all know most people don't tell people who things are for beforehand so that they don't know it's a celebrity. Okay.
All right, okay, cool. I didn't, at that point, I really didn't have too much to my name. So I was like, I'll take it. 203 hours. I wasn't even really like in that doing gigs type of bag. I was just focused on like really getting my feet off the ground. But I took it because I needed the money.
Okay. Y'all heard that right. They offered me $200 for 3 hours, and I took it because I needed the money. Okay?
So I get there, and I found out it's for Tamar, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, great,
Okay, now he found out who it's for.
Bam. So we get there. He said, I want you to shoot like behind the scenes. I spoke with Troy. I met Troy. Troy mentioned that he wanted cinematic shots. I'm like, ding, I got you. You feel me? Let's be real. And I'm not even finna really bug up the way I really want to. But when I showed up, the person that booked me, Rodney, he outsourced me. There was no paperwork. There was nothing that said that he would own my footage.
Now I'm going to pause right here. Because if you are a videographer, and somebody say, I will pay you $200 to come record stuff for 3 hours, I would assume that what I record, they would own it because they paid me to shoot it. I feel like him saying, I didn't think they would own the footage didn't make sense to me because who would own it? If somebody pay you to shoot stuff, wouldn't they own what you shot? I'm asking the question. So to me, okay, let's see. The videographer says that what you get to own, you never get all the footage. So my thing is, somebody did not do their due diligence up front. Because even him saying, I didn't think they would own the footage to me means y'all did not have no conversations. You want to know why no one had any conversations? Because it's not professional. He homeless and needed the money and said yes. Tamar team is running by sticks, nickels, and quarters, and hiring folk, to do something fast, and everybody is saying yes, because some folks is broke and homeless, and other folks is broke and working with Tamar. Okay, I'm just saying it sounds like nobody did their due diligence and asked all the right questions.
Which is why he gave me back my memory card. Now, when I got there, I didn't really know it was gonna be a whole concert until I got there. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm working and I'm hustling and stuff like that. Cause I'm thinking like in my mind, okay, this is $200, but I could probably try to finesse this and really show them what I got so they could offer me a job long term because
not finesse it. And my question is, if the agreement was, hey, record this stuff, we'll pay you $20 for whatever you record in 3 hours. And no one ever said, well, you can't have all, you know what I'm saying? There was never a conversation. But the fact that he then said, oh, it's for Tamar. Oh, I can hopefully finesse this little $200 and get more later. I can finesse it.
That's really what I want to do. So I did it, you know what I'm saying? But I realized we was going over time and I'm like, okay, damn, like I'm working hard. When I tell you the way I was running up and down them stairs on the stage in the crowd, everything like that, I was working hard to deliver for Miss Tamar Braxton because that's what I wanted to do. And when I put my mind to something, I'm gonna go crazy about it. I'm not gonna half step it. Let's be real. That's why I haven't really been putting out content because I'm trying to raise the bar so I could really like, you feel me? So,
Sir, if you homeless, put out content. If you homeless, put out content to make money to raise the bar. You know what I'm saying? Period.
he told me in the dressing room, he said, yeah, we going over time. I'm going to try to see if I'm going to talk to them, see if they could pay us more. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll stay. If you're talking about paying us more, let's go. Do it.
No. If you paid me $200 for 3 hours, I'm done at 3 hours. Okay? Unless you give me a verbal agreement that if I work over the 3 hours, if you work an extra hour, we'll give you an extra. No, I don't tell me you'll see if I can get you. No, let me know what it was. Because as he said earlier, I needed the money, so I took the $200 for 3 hours because I needed the money. Look, I already felt like he wasn't being paid enough. However, I also feel like he thought, oh, it's Tamar. Let me do all my tricks. Let me do all my stuff. And hopefully, because y'all know sometimes, this how I. Sometimes in this business of the social medias, of the people working for people, you have to sometimes work for free on the front end to make more money on the back end. Meaning, and I'm going to use YouTube, for example. If you are starting out as a YouTuber, you're not making no money up front. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to first get accepted into the YouTube program. Okay. Then get you the number of subscribers you need. Then get the number of watchable hours you need to then be eligible to be monetized. Then you have to be accepted to be monetized and then post content and hope people watch it for ads. That's how YouTube works. So you're doing a lot of work up front to get paid later. And sometimes if you are a person who may be homeless, okay, but you can do some digital shit or whatever with your cameras, you may have to do a few lower paid jobs to show folk how good you is and to build up your portfolio to be paid more money later. Because if you shot Tamar's whole tour, and had great footage, you should have never told anybody what you made. This showed a product. You hear me? The way that take it from me. Okay, the way he could have finessed that would have been shoot all that shit for them. Shoot it, keep the $200. Keep the raw footage to show other people what you can do, and then shop that as I was a videographer for Tamar's tour. Look at my work. Don't tell them how much that she paid you $200. She paid me $5,000. Just saying.
You feel me? I did it. When I tell you I was getting the shots, baby, I got the shots on the ground. I'm doing all type of stuff to really impress Tamar. That was my goal. I wanted to impress Tamar so she'd be like, okay, this nigga is this dude, he is, professional. He got the great shots. He know what I'm looking for. Woo out the bam. So that was that. I was at the end of the performance. We didn't leave until close to 11 o'clock. We didn't leave till close to 11 o'clock. And I'm like, damn, he was like, let's go to this restaurant. I'm gonna take y'all out to eat. We went to this, it looked like a little fancy restaurant next to the Novo. And I'm like,
oh, it's fancy. I'm hungry.
Okay, this is fancy. I like this. Okay, hey. But really, his pockets couldn't. It was a flex because we ended up going to Denny's.
Denny's? Are Denny's still open? And look, no tea, no shade to people who are unhoused. But I'm like, if you can't afford to live in a house and he can't afford to teach y'all the food, ain't everybody in the budget?
Now we go to Denny's. He feed us or whatever, and we make the business exchange. Happy New Year, everybody. We make the business exchange and whatnot.
Which means he fed me some food, paid my little Denny's bill. You know what I'm saying? Little Denny's. And we handled the business, meaning whatever amount of money you agreed upon in the beginning, they paid you.
So he has my memory card. The next day I messaged him about the memory card because I'm not going to let you hold on to this footage that I hold dearly. This has my name attached to it and I ate. Okay. So I reached out to him about, not only I reached out to him about the memory card, I reached out to him about the pay, which he said he's gonna try to get us more pay.
Try. Okay. Because that'd be funny. You have to pause it on a funny face. Okay. Again, keyword try to. Again, never accept doing more work if you do not know if you will be compensated for that work. And as he said in the beginning, I'm going to try to finesse this into getting more gigs. That may not mean you'll get paid more on this job. It could have mean for the rest of her tour, they're going to have you come with them on a tour bus, riding around and getting it. Okay. Or in your house, in your car, and shoot more footage. Never agree to do more work if you do not know if you'll be paid for it.
He didn't respond in text, but when I met up with him face to face, he told me I already knew that they wasn't gonna pay you more because I was already contracted for $750. That's why I paid you $200.
Oh,
so
So him saying the dude that hired me, they paid him $750. He then hired me to do the work, paid me $200. Okay. Meaning he kept $550. So him saying, well, I know there wasn't no more money because they already paid, right, subcontracted. They already paid dude $750 to either do the job or find someone to do the job. All we know is somebody need to do the job. So you got paid $200. He kept the other $550, had the memory card, and you waiting around to be told you're going to get paid more money and get the memory card back. Again, like I said, the professional business conversation never happened. And why is that? Because as he said, I'm out here in LA, I'm homeless, I live in my car, I'm hustling, trying to make it or whatever, and I needed the money. And so I said yes. I said, sir, that's your fault. Because they finessed him, but I would not have said yes to the first offer. I would say is 200 the going rate? Is that the most you can do? Because I need $400 or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? The conversation never passed, and it's because it seemed like it's somebody who I need this money. They knew he needed money and said, hey, here you go. But in my opinion, once you was finessed and once you felt like you did all this work, you could have used that to get a bigger paying job later. But that's just me. But again, as he just said, the dude telling me it ain't no extra money because I was already given the $750. I paid you two, ain't no more money. So to me, that also means Tamar team, nickel and dime everybody.
You driving this BMW and you live in a nice ass apartment in North Hollywood, and you mean to tell me that you got contracted for $750 to do a show? And
you got paid $200, sir? Come down. But I'm like, you can't be pissed at him for finessing you, because and I'm not saying what happened to him was right. What I'm saying is he was not on top of his business. When I first started doing YouTube, I asked Maddie, T.S. Madison, how much am I supposed to charge when people ask me for media packages? Because people will try to pay you based on them knowing you don't know going rates. And Maddie was like, this is what you do. You ask people in your realm of stuff, how much should I charge for this and for that? And I'm like, he did not do no due diligence to find out nothing. He just accepted the offer because why? He needed the money.
So you driving this BMW and you live in a nice ass apartment in North Hollywood, and you mean to tell me that you drive you got contracted for $750 to do a show, and you pay me $200 out of that, baby? Stop playing in my face. Number one, you should have told me that from the get-go.
You could have asked that question. You could ask questions
instead of finessing me and telling me that, hey, I'm gonna see if they're gonna pay us more because we are working really hard.
And we all know that in this industry, a lot of people be scheming, scamming. Because again, Tamar and Troy had already said beforehand, this tour was a labor of love. They did not have that much money. We know some folks were working for free. So Tamar ain't had no budget.
You told me that's why the reason you knew that they wasn't gonna pay us more, that's why you took us to Denny's. Denny's?
Yeah, he was money. How you made that man want to save his money? Gas expensive in LA.
Stop playing in my face. Number one, you should have told me that from the get-go. Instead of finessing me and telling me that, hey, I'm gonna see if they're gonna pay us more because we are working really hard. You told me that's why the reason you knew that they wasn't gonna pay us more, that's why you took us to Denny's. Denny's? With the stale ass salmon?
Did you eat it? And again, I am not knocking him for being upset. I'm just saying, sir, this is a lesson learned. Y'all know some lessons are expensive, some is free. All of this was a learning lesson, and hopefully you did not get off stale salmon. You got something else. Y'all, I went to Denny's one time back when I was 20 or 21 years old. It was good back then. We got a little breakfast, a little sausage, a little hash brown, little egg.
Denny's? And you feel like that's an equal pay? So I reached out to him. I'm trying to keep my cool because I'm really heated. I'm really heated. You feel me? So I reached out to him or whatever again because now you have my footage. You have my footage, which is hours of footage. Hours of footage. Because I was really grinding. I got so much footage from that night to the point where I was able to put together an hour and 45-minute documentary style live concert event. That footage that was released is my footage. That was my shot. I got the shot. And if you're gonna release my stuff, release it with some better quality. Don't put my shit out there for a come up and then it's the fact that these niggas is getting a come up off of my footage.
A come up? Who coming up? I guess he mean because they're alleging that somebody sold that footage to TMZ, so that's to come up. I'm like, in my opinion, nobody in this is coming up. You pissed off because you did bad business. The dude who hired you is a scammer. Okay, keeping the most money. Okay, nobody, in my opinion, off of this came up off of it. Everybody look messy, unprofessional, and like they don't need to be working around here.
Off of the footage that I shot that I worked hard for. And you selling my shit to the blogs?
Now, how you know it was sold to the blogs? We know TMZ buy stuff. We do know that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I took it as a loss that you finessed me already.
Okay.
I took it as a loss that you finessed me already because what happened was I reached out to him and I asked him about, I released my own version of as a way of like trying to get Tamar's attention because I already knew there was no more opportunity after that. He used me for my creativity.
Okay.
He used me because he knew I was going to deliver. He used me because when I got there, baby, he was not prepared, baby. The footage that he got was done with my lens.
He picked you because you seemed. I think he knew you was homeless. I think he picked you because he knew you needed the money. I think he picked you because he saw an easy target in you. I feel like he picked you because he was like, I can just do this. I can do this. Meaning I can just hire you and let you do what you do so well, and I pay you a little bit of money, okay, and then you would do it for me. For me.
I showed up and I was more prepared than the person that booked me. Where they do that at? So,
child in the school of scamming. I feel like he like, I don't have to be ready. You do. I'm paying you. I was paying this. I was sitting down.
I was trying to keep it cool, but look. So when I released I released the footage, which is on my page called Tamar. It was for the fans. I wanted to show my appreciation to Tamar because this is one of the biggest things I've ever done before. So I put it out. This Mickey Ficky reached out to me with a saying that I do not own the footage. The footage does not belong to me. I cannot be in possession of the footage. And that I signed an NDA. Baby, look, the NDA didn't have no date on it. It had no signature. It was incomplete. It was a template that was just filled out in a rush.
But did you sign it? If you knew they said, hey, this is an NDA, you can sign it. You can't sign it and then say, well, it really wasn't an NDA.
Let's be realistic. So, when he responded, he told me that not only tell me I couldn't have access to the footage, I couldn't have the footage in my possession, even though it was my footage and it's on my memory card on my hard drive. He told me I cannot have it. It is his. It belongs to Troy, which is not true. So I reached out to Troy, and he basically gave me the same response that Rodney gave because they're friends. They are friends. They are friends. He is going to stick by Troy's side. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know who released the footage, but all I know is that Keenan Pierre is the one who has the footage. LaTroy has the footage, and so does Rodney Atwaters.
Well, if 3 people have the footage, okay, if 3 people have the footage, and you said I didn't release the footage, okay, I may be homeless, I may be hot, I may be upset, I may have been swindled out of my time and had to do this right. I may be those things, but what I refuse to be is the person who y'all say needed the money the most, okay? I may be the new person on the block, but y'all can't say that I was the one who sold that footage.
But it was not me because, baby, I was already in contact with one of the people from Tamar's team after Rodney told me that I couldn't even be in contact or communicate with them. So Rodney sent me a fake non-disclosure agreement. I mean, a cease and desist that he supposedly received from Troy. Which was like I said, it was fake because when I reached out to Troy didn't even know that the video was released. That I released my own little snippet of the video, which you can see on my page in high definition, and you can see on my production company page. And then he told me that I had to take it down, and he told me that the footage was not going to be used. At this point, I didn't even know that Shorty got fired. I didn't even know that he was terminated. Gone. I didn't even know that. I thought he was still working with Tamar, but apparently there was some some behind the scenes beef. I didn't have it. It ain't my business. It's in God's hands. But my thing is you're not about to play with me with my stuff and make a coin off of my shit.
Cause I can't make no money off of it. I ain't get paid.
You know what I'm saying? I gave the footage to Robert Hatcher, which is someone on Tamar's team. I sent him a link, a private link to the high definition footage, the hour and 45-minute long film that I put together for Tamar in hopes that it would open opportunities for me. Baby, if I wanted to sell it to TMZ, I would have sold it my damn self. And I wouldn't, depending on how much they talking, I wouldn't even fucking be living in my motherfucking car.
Sir, calm down. I feel like he keeps saying, I could have did other things. I could do this and that and that and this and that, to get paid. So you know it wasn't me because I'm in my car. I live in my car. I didn't do it. I was like, the part that was released was so minimal. I'm like, why y'all mad?
You feel me? I wouldn't even be living in my motherfucking car. I would have took that shit and invested in my shit. So, but the fact that you motherfuckers want to play with me and use my shit and then post it on TMZ and it's going blogs, I'm not even trying to let y'all know that I'm bothered. But I'm letting you know that I'm not the one. Because, Rodney, I know where you motherfucking live. Don't you ever play with me because you ain't nothing but a weak bitch.
Sir, you can't be threatening people on the camera. They took the foot. No, you gave them the footage. That's the gotcha. They found you, hired you for $200. You then worked night and day to get all this footage. You then gave them the memory card. You never told them what they could keep and not and do. Nobody ever had a professional conversation over what would actually happen. You know, you threatening somebody on the thing.
God forgive me, I'm trying to change. But we starting out the year where y'all want to play with Keenan. Don't think that just because I crack jokes that shit is sweet over here. You feel me?
You're not a homeless gangster lover.
And I'm standing on motherfucking business. I got everything, the receipts, everything. I can pull that shit up.
It's close by, ain't it? It's real close by.
I can pull it up. You telling me that I'm broke? You telling me that you hired me to do a job and not for a come up? But you coming up off of my shit?
Ooh, y'all. I get why he pissed, but I'm like, technically, you didn't even get scammed. You got hired for a low fee that you accepted because you was homeless and needed the money. Technically, they didn't do anything wrong. Like, they had you sign an NDA. You agreed to shoot the footage for $200. You gave them the memory card. Like, I feel like it was less of a scam than a lowball situation that in negotiations didn't go your way.
How dare you, the audacity of you, you fucking peasant. How dare you? You use my creativity.
Not a peasant.
You use my eye. Because, baby, let's be clear. Tamar was at one point directing me at the meet and greet. You saw me blossoming. That's why you kept trying to pull me away from people. You kept trying to pull me off the stage. You kept trying to pull me from the meet and greet. No, I wanted Tamar to see me.
Did Tamar pay you more money?
You mentioned that you could release the tape to TMZ, Mr. Rodney. Now, I don't know if you did. It could have been Troy, bitter ass. But
Not Troy bitter too.
let me tell you something. Don't you play with me. Don't you play with me. So I just want to get on here and clear my name because motherfuckers that know me, that know Keenan, I'm sweet as pie. But baby, I'm one of God's kids. But baby, when you play with me, that's when you gonna meet the motherfucking demon in me that I've been trying to keep asleep.
Not a demon. That could be a demon. Look, that could be a demon right there.
Don't you ever play with me. And I mean that. I'm trying to be cool, but it's just like we starting out the new year. And you trying to tarnish my shit because you put my footage out there? Now Tamar, I don't know who put it out there, baby. I'm letting you know it wasn't me. Baby, I called TMZ today. And I got a voicemail.
You got TMZ number? Let me Google this. Let's see. Let me Google TMZ phone number. How do I contact Tim? Oh, y'all, it is a customer service phone number for TMZ. I just wonder. 1-888-847-9869.
Sorry. Hi. Thanks for calling the TMZ tip line. Please leave your contact information along with your tip after the beep. Thank you. Is not available. Record.
Y'all, I got that number too. It was a voicemail. So the same way he said that he called, let me wait a little bit. Because there's only about 10 seconds left. Y'all, look. I don't want to call the number. Okay. But he called TMZ.
I'm trying to be cool, but it's just like we starting out the new year. And you trying to tarnish my shit because you put my footage out there? Now Tamar, I don't know who put it out there, baby. I'm letting you know it wasn't me. Baby, I called TMZ today. And I got a voicemail. And I left them a voicemail.
You left him a tip.
Because that's my shit. And I'm even pissed at it. You gonna put it out, but you gonna put it out in low quality. Like you reduce the quality of it. I don't understand that. You making me look bad. You think you trying to make Tamar look bad? You making me look bad because that's my shit. I can show you the HD footage, baby.
Y'all, I told y'all, that's the end. Okay. He had two lives. He had one that was 40 minutes and one that was an hour and a half. That was just 10 minutes from the first one he did. I could not do much more than that. It would take too much. We have to understand, okay, that sometimes we have to know when to walk away from situations. And I understand that he is upset that he is caught up in a bad deal that he didn't do right. You know what I'm saying? I understand that he's upset because he feel like I got scammed. He feel like I recorded all this footage. It got to TMZ, and Tamar can think that I was like, first of all, sir, nobody in the world knew who you were. So it wasn't as if the world would know, ooh, he leaked something. No. I think if you would have told Tamar, hey, Tamar, I didn't leak it. It wasn't me. It must be your fault or whatever, because we know Tamar is at odds with the other two people who have information. It's weird. Now, Tamar came around here on her TikTok because she said, because, Tamar, I am Tamar Braxton, I am Toni's sister, and folks coming at Toni, I need to stand up for my sister. Okay, I'm going to defend my sister as much as I can, okay? And let me explain the blah, 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 okay?
Get on here because Toni's not going to say nothing. And the last time somebody said something about me, everybody was like, don't defend yourself, but today is the day. It is D-Day. So we're going to finally talk about it, so let's talk about it. So this video today.
Now, below her, she is showing the video that was on TMZ that I refuse to show because TMZ own it and I ain't playing with TMZ. But she's showing the video that TMZ showed of Chrisean walking in the room and breaking up the prayer. That's what she's talking about. Okay.
Today was leaked from my dressing room, which usually I have no one in my dressing room before a show when it's time to pray. It's just, my immediate staff, right? So when Chrisean walked in, the reason why my face looked like what is because, first of all, who is it? And why wasn't nobody stopped at the door? 2, Toni and Chrisean did not know who each other was, all right? So Toni was like, well, who is this person coming in between me and my sister? Me and Toni both, when it's time to pray, we in our dressing room, don't nobody come and interrupt, period. That's just something that we do. That's actually something that I learned from her, okay?
Now, nobody feel like Chrisean walking in and interrupting the prayer was right, okay? Errol, why would she do that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Tamar saying, why was she let in? I'm like, if everybody involved was in the prayer, no one noticed her walking in. Why are they all in prayer? Everybody's hands together, heads bowed, eyes closed. Father God, we come to you today in hope this tour and this show will be amazing and blah, blah, blah. Nobody was looking because everybody was in prayer. But you invited her.
So, first of all, my sister has lupus, an autoimmune disorder, okay? If I get sick, if you get sick, it's no big deal. If she gets sick, she go to the hospital.
But you still had, you invited Chrisean. You also had all those people around there. Why not have a closed backstage and not have anybody back there? Because your sister does have lupus.
So what she not gonna do is touch a stranger's hand, embrace a stranger. She don't know Chrisean from Adam, okay? And so when she walked in, it kind of startled everybody. So let's just address that there, okay? You see that? And at the end, Toni patted her on the shoulder, okay? And actually, that was the first time that I met Chrisean when she walked in that door.
So you invited somebody to your show who you did not know. You invited somebody to your show who you had never met before. You invited somebody to your show, even though your sister who had lupus, who was the Toni Braxton, you invited all those people to the entity that is your show. Okay, again, you up here trying to defend Toni, but in my eyes, real adults who have common sense, wasn't nobody blaming Toni. Wasn't nobody saying, oh my God, Toni Braxton was being so rude to Chrisean. Toni Braxton don't know that bitch. Chrisean was a stranger. And in any setting, when everybody you know is in the room and somebody who you ain't never seen before walk in, Chrisean walked in like a crazy drunken fan who stumbled in and said, I'm going to join the prayer.
Yeah, that's why I turned around and
we actually have so much fun tonight, Lord God, and bring us back
prayer. It changes things.
To our family.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
So, let's move on to the next subject. Yep, that is good. Yep. Won't he do it? He's able. So, this is the picture in the middle of my show when they was introducing each other.
Now we see Tamar is in a whole different dress. Toni is no longer dressed up. Okay, so we do know this is later on in the show. But again, Toni is on one side, Chrisean is on the other.
Introduced to each other. We started talking about Baltimore. We started talking about, coming from a whole bunch of siblings. And everything was all fine and dandy. Let me tell you something. Toni Braxton don't stay for nobody's concert. She don't stay backstage. She sings and she leaves. Not even hers. She stayed most of the time. We had a blast. It was cool. That's Billy Woodruff over here beside Toni. That's Toni's best friend. Everything was great. Everybody was happy. No beef. No drama.
Because nobody punched Toni in the face.
Okay, now let's move on to the next slide because today is D-Day. Since people want to sell videos,
the time to show what happened was back in November. The time to show what happened was back in November. So making it seem like because folks sold stuff to TMZ, oh, now let me show what I had.
People want to, just put everybody on blast. And
why would you not put Chrisean punched your friend in the face? I would have posted all the proof.
And have people come up with their own stories. Today is the day of the real story.
The story was Chrisean punched that man in the face. The only story that matters is Chrisean punched James in the face. That's all that matters. Okay, that's it.
So let's move on.
The reason there was doubts and the reason there was people saying, oh, what happened? Because you, Tamar, your team, the Tamar Shans, okay, who knew what happened, y'all kept pussyfooting around and not wanting to show what actually happened. That's the real reason why folks was like, "It's y'all messing with Chrisean." Said y'all allow Chrisean to start a narrative that y'all was making up shit, and y'all then chose to sit on the proof that y'all wasn't lying. You allowed that narrative to go, and your sister got a backlash because of your inability to prove what happened when you had the proof.
This right here is right after James get busted in the face.
So again, we had never seen James's face. Now I'm gonna say this to play devil's advocate. The way they were making a scene, I expected his face to look worse. I expected like a knocked out tooth, a lip hanging off, nose bleed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming this was after they cleaned them up. But you can clearly see, now Tamar talking real loud. There's also the sound from them talking. So it's a lot going on, okay? But, that's his face. You're going to see it. So just listen up, y'all.
Bow back, okay? That is still in my dressing room.
And you see the front of his tooth. The front of his tooth is chipped. Okay, so his face is messed up. The front of his tooth is chipped. His lip is swollen. His nose is swollen. Okay, so clearly he was punched in the face because you see the remnants of it.
So do you want to? You gonna press charges?
You see the two little cuts on his nose. He looked terrified. I feel so bad. He do look like, I can't believe this happened to me. My tooth is chipped. Oh my God. Oh, I'm saying he do look like I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, I'm not in charge. I didn't do nothing to that girl.
I'm pressing charges. I didn't do nothing to that girl.
Oh! Is that the hit that we made up? Huh? Now see, now, James is my best friend and I would never ever do him. Look at my baby lip. I would never ever do him like that. But at this point, it has gotten above and beyond out of control. Okay? Nobody is lying on nobody. Nobody wants no.
Now, this is the gotcha. Tamar saying, oh my God, that's my friend. I love him. Y'all, when she said, oh, is this the story we made up? The only person who said that y'all made it up was Chrisean. That came from Chrisean. Y'all had proof back in November that what y'all were saying was true, and y'all chose not to post it, which made Chrisean fans believe y'all were lying. If somebody, y'all, if somebody, y'all know my best friend Karla. If somebody punched Karla in the face, first of all, I'm beating their ass. When Chrisean would have hit my friend, and my friend is a man, and he can't fight her, and I'm his best friend, I'm beating ass on sight. You hear me? But Tamar don't want to be a fighter. Okay, Tamar is a forever victim of it all. Okay. And the fact that you had this proof, Chrisean called you a liar. Chrisean started that narrative and you let her run with it. It's your fault, Tamar. It's your tour. He's your best friend. He's also your backup singer and your employee. You invited Chrisean to the show. You have proof that somebody you invited to the show, that you gave access to the thing, assaulted one of your employees. And all of this could have been deaded back in November had y'all showed this. Now, again, you just heard James say, I want to press charges. I didn't do nothing to her. You know, we knew before they said story that, you know, they called the police and he did do a police report. It's up to the police to find Chrisean, charge Chrisean, and all that stuff. But I'm going to tell you right here, Tamar said, that's my friend. And I let, girl, please. I would have been windmilling. I would drag Chrisean all up and through. But Tamar has an image. But I bet you this. Beyonce has the image. Taraji B. Henson has the image. Hell, Oprah has the image. If somebody walked up and punched Gayle in the face, I feel like Oprah will punch that person back for Gayle. If somebody walked up and punched Kelly Rowland in the face at Beyonce's show, I'm sure Beyonce gonna jump and punch back. Now, Julius may jump first, or Solange. I'm just saying, I have male friends. If a female was hitting my best friend, I am going to drag her. First of all, I'm strong. Look, I'm big, but I'm also strong. I would toss her across a room off my friend. And once she got up, I'm beating her ass. We're going to fight. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tracy, for the super chat. Didn't LaTroy tell Tamara about a month ago not to use the footage he purchased? He wanted it taken down. So Tamara team Ben had this right. Yeah. He already said they had that stuff. The man said that he had it too. So it wasn't as if they all had access to this footage. They all had access to this footage. You can't hit my friend and not get hit back. I'm raised differently. I'm just saying.
That's the legendary Toni Braxton. Okay. Nobody's even trying. Okay. Hello, nobody's trying to get on Zeus. Lamel is a good friend of mine. If I wanted to show, I would have one.
She's yelling. I don't know why she didn't mute the thing. She was saying nobody need no show and no cloud. If I wanted a zoo show, I can get a zoo show and blah, blah, blah.
We wanted a show. Toni wanted a show. Whatever.
Your tooth is chipped.
Chipped.
So do you want to, you want to press charges and you just... Yes.
No. Busted.
Well, we can't leave him.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if y'all will read, this happened today.
So the Keon dude, the homeless guy, this is what he posted on social media. That's him I was reading.
From, his name is Keon Pierre. I don't even know the man. He said this footage.
So when she said, I don't even know this man. That's the man who shot all the footage.
That was leaked from Tamar's dressing room to TMZ TV was captured by me. The only people who have possession of it, other than myself and boop, the bitter one, and somebody named Rodney Jr. I don't even know him. These two bozos are in cahoots with each other because they are friends. Do not use my footage to stir the pot of drama, especially if you distort the quality. He's talking about his quality, okay, child? I know that's why everybody fighting for their rights today, okay? He said, don't use my footage to stir the pot of drama, okay? Especially if you distort the quality. I know that's why everybody worried about their body of work. Me too, that's why I'm here. Okay, Tamar Brack said, I am deeply sorry that this footage got out, and I would never do anything to tarnish you or your family's brand and name. Yes, because the truth of the matter is, me and my sister meant no ill will towards nobody. You know?
Girl, we know.
What I'm saying? Like, this is our touring business. We take it very seriously. And
Tamar, you have too many messiness around you. Like, how your whole team messy? How all of this was handled was messy. Okay, somebody paid somebody who paid somebody to shoot some shit. Then the person wasn't paid enough, and the footage lost around here. And not girl.
The truth of the matter is, James, I'm so sorry. I love you with all my heart and soul, but your friend sold you up a river for
your friend, James, your friend ain't defend you hard enough for me.
$5,000. Yep. Somebody said he sold the video to TMZ. The man here, Keon, said y'all sold that video, and I mean,
I said, not Keon. No, now Keon said that he called TMZ. We did too, and he left a message. Okay, Keon said I called, left a message. Okay, but I didn't do it. They must have. I'm like, how you know it was $5,000? To me, they all did it.
Keon said y'all saw that video to somebody named Charlie for $5,000. Now, I just want to give y'all a little story time. Y'all want to know another story? Isn't this amazing? This is Travis, and he has a bit of information that he'd like to share. Travis, would you step up to the podium and give the people of God the information that you know?
So what actually led up to...
Why did Tamar only have gay men around her? And y'all know some gay men is real messy. Some gay men are real messy. Tamar is consistently around messy gay men who get her in messy problems, and she liked the attention.
Chrisean being angry that night before she attacked James was the fact when she got there, she had 10 people there, but she originally only told us that it was supposed to be 6 people with her. So
why was Chrisean invited and allowed 10 people? Let me rewind. Why?
Oh.
So what actually led up to Chrisean being angry that night before she attacked James was the fact when she got there, she had 10 people there, but she originally only told us that it was supposed to be 6 people with her. So,
but why was Chrisean allowed to bring 6 people to Tamar's show? If Tamar said, I have never met her before, why is she allowed 6 people?
So LaTroy Davis, and you know I'm not lying because I was standing right there while you was talking to her and her team, you told the venue staff that only 6 people can be backstage and the rest has to go to the audience. So after she picked the 6 people, she was also told that she was the only one that can be on the left side of the stage by herself. After that situation happened, she ended up coming up to me and said, hey fam, I'm not trying to cause any issues, but can I at least have one person over there? And I asked her, who did she want? And she said her manager with the dreads.
It's weird how they're trying to make it seem as if, well, the issue ain't Chrisean, it really was Troy. Chrisean hit James. How was that at the point?
So I've got one of the venue staff members, and the venue staff member brought her manager to the back. So after that, she was calm a little bit, and then she ended up coming up to me again, and she said, hey fam, when am I performing?
Why she keep saying fam? Does she know y'all?
What time I'm performing? When time I'm going on?
Because remember I had said I had wanted her to come out to do us a vibe all the time doing the twerk out part? That's what we was talking about. Go ahead, now read on.
But you had never seen her before. You want her to come with her 6 people to twerk?
So I told her, I said, I didn't know anything about that, but let me go to the person who's in charge, which is LaTroy Davis, while we were on tour. At the time, he was in charge. So
That's his tour.
So I went up to LaTroy and I said, hey, Chrisean said, when is she performing? He asked me, what are you talking about? I said, Chrisean told me that Tamar Braxton told her that she can perform doing one of the halftime things. He was like, well, she's not getting on my stage. She's not getting on my stage. And
because why would Chrisean get on stage and perform at a Tamar Braxton show? So to me, Troy's response was right. Like, no, she ain't getting on stage. For what? Why? That ain't the plan. Now, if it was Ashanti, if it was Maya, if it was Cassie, if it was SWV, if it was any actual artist who was a singer, who Tamar said, yeah, let me go out there and do it. Why on God's green earth with the person who helped Tamar put on this tour, which we've seen her be also happy about Troy in the past, but now she want to say, act like, okay, he on some BS. I was like, man, please.
I was like, what do you want me to tell her? He's like, well, she's not getting on my stage. And he walked off. And that was that.
So that's the story.
Oh, that is Troy's fault. Y'all do see what Tamar just did. Tamar is blaming Troy for Chrisean being upset and punching James in the face. Not one time did Tamar say, no matter what happened, it's my tour. I should have not invited her. You know, Chrisean was wrong. No, Tamar now wants to blame Troy because Troy is the one who told the world that Chrisean punched James. You was pissed because somebody told the world that somebody got, girl.
Please leave me out of the chat.
Child, leave Tamar the child. Tamar. Oh my God. Okay. Stupid. Thank you, Voodoo Doll. Are you Voodoo Doll from Black King Crew? But thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It aggravates me that Tamar is trying to blame everybody except Chrisean. Every time she even speaks about Chrisean, she makes it seem like, I am so sorry. She needs help, and I love James, but I'm so sorry, and blah, 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 blah. Now, Troy said, bitch, I know you lying. Because between Tamar and the homeless man, trying to blame him, he said, like, I've been asked for months for the footage to be dead. I've requested for all the footage to be taken down. Why am I leaking it now? I honestly want to be totally done with anything as it pertains to the day. Hell, those months. I would hope she would at least take up for me on this, or at least say she knows I don't move that way. I don't leak stuff, never have. She knows that, and be in the comments and will defend everything, anyone else, but watch me get beat down again and I ain't even do shit. And when I say leak, I mean sneak and post stuff from fake pages or send to blogs. I don't do that. I don't leak. If I'm going to say it or post it, it's coming from my page. That's the issue they got with me now. I stood on business and didn't hide, okay? Because, and somebody said, why would you expect her to clear your name? And she likely doesn't know who did it. What she does know is y'all aren't on good terms. And when people aren't on good terms, they do think that they never did prior. Not if you a person, not child, that's that bullshit. Because if we not cool now, I'm not going to change who I am because I'm pissed off at you. But he said back, because we've been on bad terms before. And I never leaked anything. And she knows that. I know this is exciting for everyone, but considering all we've been through, both her shit and mine, that has never leaked. It should known I don't move that way. And I said that's on facts. Facts on top of facts. People who say, "Oh, if you mad, you no, I am who I am." There are people I'm not cool with, and you would never hear me say shit about nothing. Because that's not who I am. You wish folks in your life who you no longer cool with the best. You move on and let it be. I told you a long time ago, a friend of mine who was pissed at me for a dumbass reason because I jokingly told her to have a cup of shut the fuck up. And she was mad at me, honey. She was mad at me. And when her husband came to my job to file for divorce, and she didn't know, and he didn't know I worked there, I still ain't tell her husband about her cheating on him. I didn't tell him shit. Nothing. What I did do was I called our mutual friend, put a bug in our mutual friend's ear to put a bug in her ear. Because that's who I am. Bitch, we beefed out and you don't like me and I don't care. But I would never break the sanctity of what we had just because we're not cool no more. And anybody who feel like they would do that, you're a flawed ass person. He also said, this is extremely damaging professionally because literally all I do every day is deal with privileged information and unreleased assets. So to be accused of leaking videos to a blog is very damaging to me, to my man, or I think to my main business. Well, said to my man and business. Okay. Lastly, he said, all I'm saying about this is y'all, I don't know. Wait. Did I say that? Oh no. All I'm gonna say about this is y'all know I don't leak anything I've ever said or posted came from my page. That's why everyone mad at me now for what I said on my page. I don't hide, I don't send stories, blah blah bloop. So no, I had nothing to do with that prayer video. I've been asking them to stop using any footage from that day. This is one of the reasons why everyone on that team has the footage. It wasn't just me. I leaked the video. I never leaked any video ever. Y'all know how long I've been around. When has it ever been said Troy leaked it? Never. I don't move that way. I lead. I have a life and career outside of the lady, and I'm not compromising my girl. He ain't do that shit, and I don't think he did. Now he had posted some other things. He was posting up a storm. Okay. Posting up a story, even him showing how they were saying that he was backstage. He was like, no, I wasn't. I was in the audience watching. So how y'all saying I was backstage when you see me here in the audience? Okay, y'all on some bullshit. But he was posting stuff. He posted some little stuff between him and Keon. Okay. And I feel like I don't need to go post by post. I don't think that Troy leaked it. I do feel like Keon was upset because he felt like he didn't get paid enough money. He felt like, y'all won't allow me to post what I recorded. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like he was the only person who seemed upset about the footage stuff. You know what I'm saying? The footage stuff. And you can go to Troy page, okay, and stuff. Okay. And I don't know who leaked it, but a part of me feel like it wasn't Troy. Because like he said, I'm the one who said that she got punched. I left her. Y'all then I was then off the tour. And y'all the ones on bull stuff. Completely on bull stuff. Now, what I will show y'all and say is this part, okay? Which is the man who was just talking on Tamar thing saying, well, Troy was the one, blah, blah, blah. Troy posted this conversation between them two where he wanted to be Tamar's like assistant. And when Troy was on the team, they were saying then, well, no, we're going to just move on and not have you be the assistant or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So again, it's some messiness going on and all that shit. And I feel like Tamar is the main messy one. Why? Because it's her tour. All of it happened because of you. You hear me? And I feel like it's just stupidness. Because I'm like, is that Voodoo from the show? Okay. But you know, YouTuber, hey. Tamar keep blaming everybody else except her. The fact that you don't even know who running your tour, you don't know who they hired. You had never met Chrisean before, but Chrisean was able to get her and 10 people into the venue. She was able to get her and 6 people backstage. She was able to get into your dressing room, and she had never met you. Ma'am, it's you. You are the common messy denominator. Okay? Child, I told y'all we not gonna be here for long. I want to be done by 11. It's 11. It's 3 hours. How did we get to 3 hours? Okay. The bottom line that we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna move on. Okay. Cause I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Tamar messy. She gonna stay messy. She stay blame other people. She blamed everybody but herself. She then tried to make it seem as if she was trying to defend Toni Braxton, and she was not. Because had you just took your time back in November and posted this footage of James's face, or just left it at, yes, Chrisean did it and she dead ass wrong, and not try to uplift the person who abused your friend, you have all and no this to gay men, because I have gay male friends, you know what I'm saying? No this to them, but the ones that Tamar have around her is messy in some way or the other. Even if the only person I don't feel played a messy role in this entire tea thing is Troy, because all Troy said was Chrisean hit James. And then he became the villain because because Tamar got mad because he said it. How are you mad if somebody told the world Chrisean need to be arrested? Why are you trying to protect Chrisean? I don't get it. And then want Troy to be the scapegoat villain. I don't get it. Hell, as far as I know, the white man probably released it for stuff, okay? Tamar fiance probably released it for some attention. Y'all know you like attention. Anyway, y'all, we done. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all had a good time tonight. I had a great time. You know, for Taco Tequila Titty Tuesday. Y'all know how we do. I will be live sometime tomorrow between 8 and 9 p.m. If I leave work early enough, I will be live at 8:30. So make sure to look at what time the live is scheduled out. Okay. Again, 3-hour live. I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, I am tired. We will see what happens tomorrow for us to discuss. It'll be something, honey. I was gonna be something. But I want y'all to all be safe. Have a happy night. I love you all. Be good, be safe, and be aware. Okay, to not be messy in these streets, because being messy in these streets just causes more mess. Okay, make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok, and y'all know to subscribe. I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.